What's up, everybody? Y'all know what time it is. It's the Underground Show with your boy LC Raz. Y'all, we got Cobra Immortal in the building tonight, you all. I hope y'all tune in. We're going to have a great show, man. We know we're going to be playing some of the dopest underground music. We got a couple of topics we're going to talk about tonight, so you know what's going down. You know how it's going down. This is the Underground Show, y'all. Tune in. This is where we begin. Chill out with your boy LC Raz. Rock out with me. We finna go to some songs before we get into this interview. Let's go. This is the Underground Show. Let's get it.
Yeah. Now if Peter Piper done picked the pepper, then a black jack sugar gon' pick his cash up. I'ma show love and keep my feet up and fill my teacup and sip this tea. Now you don't know Jack and Jack don't know shit. Jack be nimble and Jack be quick. Hit the road, Jack, why would they come back? That's a setback, Jack been lit. Jack top hat so cool. Ooh, mama didn't race no fool. Nope, Jack got the blues. Blue honey, blue clues. Hey, Elvis stole those shoes. These James Brown blue suede shoes. Now if you don't work, then you don't eat. You know the rules, you snooze, you lose. This is the Jack move. You know the move. Yeah, this is a sticker. Go ahead, keep your hands up. Yeah, you ain't no boy. Back then Jack used to be a chat boy. Yeah, I'm still a hot boy, but I'm a grown ass man, no cat boy. Still aiming at your fitted, no cat boy. Smash out in the Hellcat, Dodge boys, go. Smash out in the Hellcat. Smash out in the Hellcat, Dodge boys. Don't be playing with the demons, Dodge boy. In the street screaming, Dodge boys. Get a whole world screaming, Dodge boys. Yeah, we them Dodge boys. I'm a Dodge boy. Yeah, put you in a Dodge boy. Get out of Dodge boy. Yeah, Dodge boys. Come see Jack, Dodge boys. You don't know Jack, Dodge boy. Come see Jack, Dodge boys. No Jack. Dodge boys. Dodge boy. Dodge boys. Dodge boys. Yeah. You gotta tell them something about these women. What we gonna tell them, boys? Tell them we like fast cars, but we can drive it slow. So when you pull up, you get a good glance at it, bro. Suspensions, inches, yeah, we got that switch. Them cars fast as hell, boy. Ain't that about a bitch? We like fast cars, but we can drive it slow. So when we pull up, you get a good glance at it, bro. Suspensions, inches, yeah, we got that switch. These cars fast as hell, boy. Ain't that about a bitch? Smash out in the Hellcat, Dodge boys. Don't be playing with the demons, Dodge boy. In the street screaming, Dodge boys. Get a whole world screaming, Dodge boys. Yeah, we them Dodge boys. I'm a Dodge boy. Yeah, put you in a Dodge boy. Get out of Dodge boy. Yeah, Dodge boys. Come see Jack, Dodge boys. You don't know Jack, Dodge boy. Come see Jack, Dodge boys. You don't know Jack. Yeah, for real, for real, for real, for real. You don't know me, man, at all. But look, it's good to know anybody. You know what I mean? I got these whips. If you need a Dodge, man, I get you at a Dodge, man. Hey, I'm a Dodge boy, man. I'm a Dodge boy fanatic. Look, I'm telling you, we got this elephant coming out with it's about 1,000 horsepower, man. We got all the horses, for real, man. More power, more power.
It's a whole lot of Garfield and Green Valley shit. All 3 Teasy, let's go. 16 years later, now I'm back, bitch. Stuffing bread in the bag like a fat bitch. I can hit her if I wanna, yeah, that bitch. Thick hoe you been chasing, yeah, that bitch. But I ain't say shit, and I ain't saying shit. Get my hands dirty, nigga, who you playing with? Only jam with the niggas I was jammed with. 1,000 grams of the yams and a hand pick. Grass free now, or 3 now. Just the boy got the weed and the tree now. Lame niggas, I ain't fucking with you peons. Get your radiator crack, no free on. Shipping weight, call the plays like I'm Dion. Be out of town getting plugged, that's what we on. And I don't give a fuck if you don't gotta drive a nigga, I bring it back in a motherfucking neon. Better do the math, niggas understaffed. I was jam buffing up, working on the craft. Put a 50-round drum on a nigga's ass. I ain't little no more, nigga, big razz. 50 shots from the Drake make the car crash. Pussy big for his life with his soft ass. 50 shots from the Drake make the car crash. Pussy big for his life with his soft ass. On the sack touchdown, on the set I need 4. I be running through the pack, I'ma show 'em. Got a bag so them hoes that be gone. Keep their hands on my motherfucking groins. Hit my line, where you at? I'm with bro now. I'm running up a check, I'm with bro now. Commercial flight on the jet, I'm with bro now. I'm sliding through the set, I'm with bro now. If I got somebody sewn in the club, I'ma show that. Strip club with them hoes, I'ma throw that. Authentic ass nigga, I'ma throwback. Went to jail, did my time like Kodak, you know that. Matter of fact, free Kodak. Down in Florida like bitch, where the boat at? I pay for the fun, I don't owe that. I be on point like a show that if it ain't about money, then it ain't about me. Ask about me in the hood, I'm a real OG. I went to jail back in 2003. I took the time that was given to me. I ain't no rat nigga, I ain't no bitch. If you play when I was gone, I'ma fuck on your bitch. I was still fresh back in 2006. I was like, wait till I get on the bricks. I'ma shine on them, I'ma grind on them. Mix that thing up like it's Ryan on them. I don't be wasting no time on them. I keep a 6, drop the 9 on them. My little niggas keeping they eyes on them. Play with me, I put them guys on them. Matter of fact, I sick a thought on you. Play with my money, I ain't playing no games. On the sack touchdown, on the set I need 4. I be running through the pack, I'ma show 'em. Got a bag so them hoes that be gone. Keep their hands on my motherfucking groins. Hit my line, where you at? I'm with bro now. I'm running up a check, I'm with bro now. Commercial flight on the jet, I'm with bro now. I'm sliding through the set, I'm with bro now.
Immortal, I been. Y'all bitches gonna be sold. Oh, I'ma be hitting the highway. That's when I'm in on them doors. Keeping my eyes on them foes. Man, I'm sleeping on toes. Niggas be rolling the Cadillac, you know what I mean, gonna go. Hotter them just like a plane. Boys ain't looking them lane. Turning the lane up the plane. Like a Mustang. I'ma be beating the dog. I'ma be beating the shit. I'ma be beating them raw. Cobra Immortal the shit. Crystal City where I'm bound. Rolling with empty furs. Everybody on the block. Man, when they put on the curb. Used to pack them bitches. Used to sell to fiends. Used to roll old school. Delta looking clean. With the chrome shoes. Shining just like Jordan. 33 like Bird. Man, I'm gonna herb. Man, they getting the serve. Know I'm getting the verbs. Man, I got to know them verbs. Man, I'm giving a word. Within the stack, within the back. Man, it's all up in my blood. Who is that? Cobra Immortal, man. I'm rolling with the thugs. Used to roll it with the blue. In them old school blazer, all candy blue. Kansas City used to get them packs. Man, rolling down 55, back to I-70. Police coming in my rear view like my enemies. Fuck the state troopers, man. I pull a bullet in their head. Gives a fuck, I'm gonna keep them hustling till I'm fucking dead. I don't up getting mad. I'm gonna do it like that. Y'all boys wanna be strapped. Man, I throw them like bags. Taking the bag, taking the tag. Then I'm smoking like zigzag. Who the hell is that? Couple my motor the mag. Call them as fast just like the jab. Got in the sand in the tab. Get them to fucking around with me. Man, that be your ass too. Put them on the track and spinning. Man, they said I'm get paid. They underestimate my illness trick. Man, you know to get fade. But people they mad at me. They say that they couldn't then rap. They say they're getting what it takes. Man, what's up with that? I'ma be best in my city. I'ma be best in my throne. I'ma be looking at me. They watching me like a drone. Holding me up just like my phone. Give us in a damn or put them a dome. If your bitch, she giving me don't. Oh no, I'm holding it alone like Harley talking. Hearing the talking. Put them rappers in the coffin. Give me the beat that's run the street. Man, you know I'm harder to beat. Kicking the drum like Bruce Lee. Checking up like Jack Chan. Give them around the stand. Yeah, you know what I mean. Take them off just like the stands. Food just like Sandman. And anybody whack, put them in the trash can, and that's for real. C.I. bitch. Yeah, C.I. bitch.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. It's the Underground Show. Boy, LC West. We got my man Cobra Immortal. We just got through jamming two cuts from his new album that's out right now on all platforms, man. Y'all go check that out. That was That's Right and For Real, couple of hot tracks, man. Y'all go check them out, like I said, on all platforms. Cobra Immortal, what's happening, man?
Yay! What's up, LC
Yeah.
Rams? Thank you for the Underground Show and everybody tuning in. Thank you for having me, big dog.
Mm-mm. That's all day, man. That's what we do on the show. We represent underground music, man. That's all we do. We do that all day long, man. So let's get down to it, man. Tell the people, man, how you started into music and what inspired you to get into rapping.
What inspired me to get into music, bro, is I was a fan before I became the artist. And, growing up back in the 80s and the 90s, I was able to see some of the greats to bless the stage, your Michael Jacksons, your Tupac Shakurs, your Whitney Houstons, your James Browns, your Al Greens, Beastie Boys, Public Enemy, Run DMC, Fat Boys. So I was a fan of the music first, and then I started getting into rap, like, the mid 80s, late 80s, and of course the 90s, with Tupac and Snoop Dogg and all of them. So they inspired me to want to get into music. And then I've been a part of music ever since I was 5 years old. I was in like plays, musicals and stuff like that. And then when I got into junior high in grade school, I was, singing in the choirs and stuff, playing instruments. And then when I got into high school, I was an all-state choir member. So, I was, in the music and everything. But when I got out of high school, I didn't really think that I would be writing and producing and performing music later on in my life. So when I got into college, I ended up dropping out. And I was like, man, I know that there's something that I want to do. This ain't it. And So then after that, I went to a friend of mine back in 1999, early 2000. And I was like, you know, hey man, have you ever thought about creating music? And he was like, yeah, and but we just didn't really know how we wanted it to sound. So we went out and bought, some small equipment at the time and learned how to record. And then I was in the group, started out with a group, and then I broke away from them because their their worth ethic wasn't like mine. I wanted to keep on pushing and to make a living off my music, to be recognized off of it. And I felt like they wasn't pushing, so I went on ahead and kept on going for years, just writing, rapping, learning how to write better songs, learning how to make up my own choruses and hooks and stuff, and everything like that. Um, so that's kind of like how my journey was. And then I got signed by a record label in 2014 out in Sacramento, California. I was with that label for about a year or so. And then I parted ways with them because I just kind of felt like they wasn't really pushing my brand to be out there. So we ended on applicable terms. I came back to Missouri and just figured out how to release my music on my own basically. I released several projects on my label, Mo Ill Records, Glass Town Music Group, Diverse Productions. The first album that I released was Untold Stories, then Open Fire, or Untold Stories, Rise to Power, Open Fire, Smash 'em All, Swag Jackin'. And then here we are coming up in 2023. I'll be releasing my new EP, Bad Boy, coming soon this year, 2023. So that's kind of like my journey, and that's where we at right now, brother.
Okay, all right. So when did you actually take it serious and felt like that you could actually progress and then make a living off the music?
Um, I always kind of felt like, if there was something, if I put my mind into doing something, I want to make sure that I do it right. And I always believed in myself that I could be somebody, or I can do something positive in my life. So the the faith and the belief in myself, I knew that I could be great at doing something. And it just took time and practice and learning the industry. I mean, I think it's safe to say that I love the music, the creation of it, but sometimes you get frustrated with the business. So I had to learn how the industry changes every day, and just connect with the people, learning how to sell your own t-shirts, your hats, your posters, your own CDs and stuff like that. So just learning how to do that, man, and just saving your money and just continue to keep on working. You're going to get it. So that's the reason why I'm able to make a living off of my music.
I heard that. My bad, was coughing a little bit. This some good ass green. But yeah,
Right.
uh,
I charged me one up right before I got it on with you, brother.
all right, man. So tell us, man, some of the places where you perform. Well, I know one of the places where you perform because that's why I actually met you. And I really want you to get into the Vegas performance when you went out to Vegas because I had watched you, I had checked you out and everything. So tell us about a couple of the performances you performed at, and tell us that Vegas experience, man.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, LC Ras, we
Hold
started.
on, hold on, my bad. Hey, Big Barleon, I got your question for Cobra after you answer this. I got you. Go ahead, my man.
So yeah, so we met each other, LC, at Legacy back in September. Shout out to you, the other artists out there, Big Mo for putting it together. And so when I went to Vegas, my fiance, she made the connects for me to go out there. So we went out there together, and it was always something that I wanted to do, was to perform on Fremont Street. I advise every artist out there, um, just to kind of expand your horizons and do some things that could get you recognized. Sometimes a prophet is not necessarily welcomed in their own city or town, but you got to kind of go out there and, spread your wings. So the whole Vegas experience was amazing. I met a lot of wonderful people out there. Just being able to perform on the street like that was dope. I performed in New York, Bridgeport, Connecticut. I opened up for some of the members of the Wu-Tang Clan. I opened up for Old Dirty Bastard, Mr. Cheeks. We did shows down in Florida, in St. Petersburg, Tampa, Wichita, Kansas, LA, Houston, you know, and we're looking to do some big things, you know, of course, St. Louis, shout out to the Lulu, of course, East St. Louis, Illinois, the Midwest. So we're looking to do more of the same in 2023.
All right, Big Corleone had a question. He was asking how long you been doing music.
How long I've been doing music? For it's been professionally or trying to do professional music just to kind of find your ways. If you add everything up, for 22 years, it's a long time of learning how to perfect your craft. Because, you know, I was still fairly young at the time, when the artist that was out before I got into the industry, like your Tupacs, your, all of them. So it's kind of like I was still young, so my mind wasn't even into doing music at the time. So so then, like I said, around 99, 2000, I went to a buddy of mine and we went and bought equipment, and we learned, once I found out how I could hear my voice on a record, I was like, yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Because actually, I started out as the producer. I was making
Mm.
the beats for my group, right? And then I was like, you know what? I feel like I have more to say if I'm just a lyricist or the actual artist. So I turned everything over to uh, my homeboy. Then he started, producing beats for us. And I even rap different back then. Of course, I rap more like more low monotone. Now it's more like with, yeah, like it's more with emphasis. But see, at the time when I was doing that, I didn't know all that. I was still young. I was still young at heart. I didn't know what to really do, because it's like, if I'm going to do this, if I fail, it's on me. I'm not going to blame anybody else. So the techniques of how to do shows and record songs and write songs, it was just a ongoing process. So for 22 years, I've been trying to find my way in this industry. But then within the last 8 to 10 years, I've kind of found like where I'm supposed to be at. So it took me a while to get my wings and fly. Now I'm able to fly now.
Okay. My man, big shout out to Big Bully on the Cardinal, man. I hope I'm saying his name right. That's my guy. He got a lot of nice beats, man. Go check him out, man. On the bar exam, man. Every Friday night, man. They be in there spitting nothing but bars, man. Go check him out. Also, go even try to join the show, man. Inbox him and try to get on the show. Big shout out to him. He always coming on the show. I gotta give him a big shout. And he also got another question for you. Also, he asking, you got any performances coming up?
Actually, I do. Yes. I'm working on some stuff right now. I have performances coming up in Santa Monica, California, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas. So we're just trying to, actually, there's going to be like some high school performances that I'm going to be performing at some graduations, private parties, and stuff like that during the summer. So yeah, so I'm pretty much trying to book myself all the way through 2023, but we got some shows coming up, so make sure y'all stay tuned and so y'all can check it out.
All right. Thanks for that, Big Mario. I'm saying it right. All right. All right. So, man, so tell us, man, where you see yourself in the next 5 years with your music and everything. Well, where you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, I just see myself continuing to do the same thing, like continue to keep on, making music. Because as long as God gives me a voice and the breath of my body, I'm gonna continue to keep do it. It's almost like an oath. You know what I'm saying? You do it until you die. That's basically, there is no way of getting out of it, and the passion and the love for it that I have is it's like it's undeniable, man. Because it's like I got a genuine love and a passion for music. The next 5 years, I want to be able to build and brand my label um, precisely. I want to be able to be a mentor to upcoming artists, younger artists that's coming up, showing them the do's and the don'ts of what kind of contracts to sign, what type of contracts not to sign, um, learning how to do shows, being in the position to where I can invest in any artist that wants for him and her for their music to get off the ground, because I know what it's like to be independent and to have to self sufficient, or provide the income to promote and do things on your own. That's the advantage. It's the advantage that we have now that the stars of yesterday didn't have. But what they had was more. They had the machine or the companies behind them. Independent artists, we don't do that. We got to grind and make our own way. And you're going to lose family and friends, unfortunately, along the way. You're going to have haters. You're going to have, I've been through a lot. I went through a lot in this industry. Over 22 years, I went through a lot in this industry. I mean, I've developed enemies behind in this industry because I'm a strong dude and I believe what I'm doing is right. And so in the next 5 years, I just want to be like a mentor or a consultant to artists and show them how to, you know, not just be a good artist, but to be able to make a profit or a living off of it, and not to get scammed or screwed by people in this industry.
So how do you balance everything out, man? I see you have a beautiful young lady you always posting up. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to her. What's her name again?
Her name is Jeanette. I call her
Jeanette.
Cookie.
Cookie, all right. Big shout out to Cookie. Big shout out to Cookie. So how do you
Right.
balance everything with family and everything? You know what I'm saying? Time with the significant other. I heard trying to pursue your dream and everything. How do you balance everything out, my man?
It's that's a great question, man. I met my babe back in, we're approaching 1 year. And, I'm from Missouri. She lives in Colorado. I've been out there a few times to see her. We're working together to where, we can be together full time. But the support that she gave me, man, it's like, I went, I'm 46. I went through life thinking, when you have children or you're in a relationship with people that's before the person that you're with now, you thought that those were the right people, really. And then you just kind of find out it's like it's not really the right person for you. Um, so it took many years to find someone like that. I mean, she supports me in my vision, my dream. She's done a lot for me. She's helped me out in a lot of ways. Um, she's kind of like my voice, like my muse for me. She lives in Delta, Colorado. She's actually helped my music and my brand starting to kind of blow up out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, um,
I was sure gonna
be-
ask that. I was sure gonna sorry to cut you off. I'm gonna try and cut you off now, but I sure was gonna ask that. You know what I'm saying? And then I was gonna ask how does that work? And you say you answered all my questions, so I ain't got nothing to ask. But just to have that stability, though, you know what I'm saying? Someone you got a long distance relationship, as we see. You know what I'm saying? But she's supporting you heavily, and by that long distance relationship is not only good for you, but it's helping your music career to go to another expansion. Because what I like to tell artists is that YouTube, Spotify, all these things that get distributed through, you know what I'm saying, your titles, through, you know what I'm saying, all the sites that, you get distribution to. Okay, when they
yeah,
get distributed to those companies, your stuff is not like pinpoint on the list where like anybody in the world can pop it up and see you. They have to literally look for you. So the hustle
right.
that you're doing, what you're doing, which is going out of town, doing the Vegas thing, which is so fucking, you know what I'm saying, just for free. I seen them try to throw some tips out to you though, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, just
Mhm.
going to get that experience and going to meet contact with people. So therefore now you out here, like you say, you got your girl in Colorado. getting your shit pumped in Colorado. Now you're getting more people way out of state to gravitate to you. You're going out and you're doing these shows where people know your name. Because, like, I didn't know your name until you came. You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? It's not like you
Yeah,
get on YouTube and just pop up and, hey, Cobra Immortal. Hey, LC Raz, you know what I'm saying? You know who pop up, you know, the baby, you know, Megan and Stan, you know, all that shit pop up. You have to literally look
right.
for us, but if I don't know you, I can't look for you. I don't, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And so and that's why I'm getting to the things that you're doing is great. But go ahead, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's just exciting to see the hustle and the things that I be saying to people that people are actually doing that I'm telling them you can't just sit on your ass and think that sharing is going to do it. Don't get me wrong, sharing helps. You know what I'm saying? Because you're sharing it to everybody's followers and stuff like that. Don't ever get me wrong with that. But also footwork. Getting out there,
yeah.
knowing people. My bad. Continue, man. My bad. I already cut you all off. That just got excited. I like to hear that shit. Go ahead, my
You
man.
know, it's like it. You're right, man. It is a perfect balance. Between family life. And music. So whenever we get together, it's just us and the fam. You know what I'm saying? We go out to eat. We cook food. We fellowship with each other and stuff. Because it's like I have to come back home to handle business. You know, but we're working together to where we can be together full time. But when we went to Vegas together, we talked about like what the future, what how we want our future to be, with music, with love, with our family and stuff. So you do have to have a perfect balance between music life and family life. But the fact that she supports me 100% um, behind my endeavors is great because like some of the women that I was involved with in the past, they saw that I was into music, and it was more like they felt like they were kind of insecure, because they think that us as artists, like we're just these big playboys or we just get around or anything like that. For me, I don't do that. Any show that I've ever done, no woman has ever came back to my hotel room because as an artist, you're a liability. All it takes is for one opportunity to go wrong, and then you lose everything. So finding somebody that is not insecure, not worried about if how women approach you, because as a male artist, we have to appeal to the women. The women are the ones who are the biggest consumers of music. It's proven. You know, there's women who like to dance. You got to make those dance songs. Of course, if you a cat from the street, you're making, your street songs that your homies can, um, relate to. But if you want to do like global, if you want to be global, you got to be like kind of like a smorgasbord for your potential audience. You got to be able to make every style record possible, even if you don't really want to make them. You gotta make them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to do that. So um, I love my babe. 100%. Shout out to my babe Jeanette. I love her. Uh, she's the best thing that's happened to me, and I look forward to. I'm actually trying to get her to either be kind of like my manager or me or us being in the business together. So that's what I'm kind of like. Hopefully, we could come together on some kind of agreement to where we can, you know, go into business together and stuff. And then, but she's helped me a lot in Colorado, getting my music out there. People are buying CDs. They're buying some of the stuff that I had years before, and I'm starting to get my name out there. So she's done a lot for me, man, and I'm blessed to have her.
That's a good shot because that helps a lot. Like I say, man, the footwork and knowing people from other places. You know what I'm saying? That's willing to at least just to put the name out there. You dig what I'm saying? At least just to put the word out there. Check this out. Or when you're riding with somebody, hey, check this out. I like this song right here. You know what I'm saying? Just to put, you know what I'm saying, stuff in perspective. Put your name in their head. Because I always say, if they don't know you, they can't look for you. How the
Right.
fuck is a motherfucker way over here gonna look for your ass and don't even know you? Not saying you're not good. Not saying you might
Yeah.
not be the best artist. Not saying your song's not hot. Not saying that. Never saying that. The whole point is, how in the fuck are they gonna get to you? How in the fuck are they gonna get to you? They don't fucking know you're hot. They don't fucking know your songs. They don't know who the fuck
Yeah.
you is. You have to get out there and get them handshakes, rub some elbows, do some shows, go out of town. You know what I'm saying? Just present yourself. You dig what I'm saying? Even if it's not for a concert, something like you did. You know what I'm saying? Vegas. I'm really interested in that because it's just out there. You just showing yourself doing a little rapping. You know what I'm saying? Entertaining folks, might get some tips, might not, but people getting to know you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, therefore, you have you some merch or what have you, or some cards or what have you. Therefore, you can pass out to people and stuff like that so they can engage in you. Get on your Facebooks, get on your YouTubes, you know, subscribe to you and all that kind of stuff because therefore you're reaching out more. Say you meet say you meet about 100 people. Shit, if 10 of them motherfuckers go subscribe and join, shit, I did it good. You dig what I'm saying? Now,
Yes.
50% of them go, I did even better. But if just 10 out of that 100, you know what I'm saying, go subscribe, go check out the music and stuff like that, that helps a lot. You dig what I'm saying? So, big shout out for showing everybody that hustle, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I like to have a lot of fun on the show, man. And we're going to get to some topics on the show also, you know what I'm saying, Cobra Immortal. This ain't no boring show, baby. We have some fun. Then we talk about a couple of serious topics. Then we talk about a couple of fun topics with you, man. You know what I'm saying? You ready?
I'm ready. Let's get it.
All right. Well, we're going to go to a song first, you know what I'm saying, before we get into that, man. We're going to go to my man, Cobra Immortal. Like I say, go check him out on all platforms, you all. We're going to go to
Yes,
that
sir.
Go Farther by Cobra Immortal. Let's get it.
Yay.
Yeah, I take the track just like a savage. See, I put it down, body in the casket. And any rappers wanna try to get with me, dawg. I don't think they wanna see me come through the fall. Man, I'm rolling in the lag, hit the highway, and do it every single day like it's Friday. And people get served just like a BK. People wanna know, see, I say my name. My mind is blown. I wanna go farther, farther. When they tell me no, I'm gonna go harder, harder. Yeah, I'm gonna go hard till the day I die. Doesn't matter what I do, I gotta get it right. People always talking, but they don't know I ride. I always do my thing and I keep it on the side. I got a bad chick and she keep it on my ride. Doesn't understand, cause you know we got a side. People wanna know that I'm out here doing numbers, but wanna talk about what they doing nothing. My mind is blown. I wanna go farther, farther. When they tell me no, I'm gonna go harder, harder. I'ma go real hard. I'm gonna go real hard. Man, I still trap in the dark. Man, still trap in the dark. Rolls, don't know how I roll. Coming through the rail light, peeping on my tail light. Smoking out, coming through, boy knows what to do. Hit 'em up, right or left, what you want and gonna do. My mind is blown. I wanna go farther, farther. When they tell me no, I'm gonna go harder, harder. Yeah, I'm smoked out like the galaxy. And when it's said and done, people gon' remember me. It's Cobra Immortal, baby, know that I run the streets. I leave the haters gone just like a track meet. And understand what my purpose is in this life. I'm trying to make $1 million or I'm gonna die. People tell me no, but they know I'ma do it. I always keep it on, man, I'ma be the truest. My mind is blown. I wanna go farther, farther. When they tell me no, I'm gonna go harder, harder. When they tell me no.
I'm go farther. I'ma go farther. I'ma go farther.
Yeah, yeah,
You dig
yeah,
that? What
yeah.
we gonna have, y'all? Welcome to the Underground Show. I hope everybody been tuning in. Hope y'all been enjoying yourself. Talking to my man, Cobra Immortal. Now we finna get into a little fun for a half a second. Then we're gonna get into some topics, a little more fun. We're gonna get on down to it. This is what I like to do on the Underground Show. I got a couple of movies and a couple of things you gotta pick. Gotta pick against. You know what I'm saying? You can only pick one. So we finna go and kick it off, man. Ready?
Ready? Let's get
All
it.
right, here we go. All right. My favorite, I always kick it off with the Martin Lawrence Show or Jamie Foxx.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence and why?
You said what?
I say Martin Lawrence and tell us why you choose Martin Lawrence.
Oh man, I go with Martin Lawrence, man, because the thing. Here's the reason why I went with Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence. I watched Martin Lawrence. I used to get off at work. My first job, I worked at McDonald's at 16. Well, on Saturday nights or Friday nights, I would come home and watch Def Comedy Jam. And this is when
Well, we talking
everybody.
about what I'm talking about. Not, I'm talking about just the show, like the Jamie Foxx show and the Martin show.
Oh, okay. The Martin show is because he had different personalities. He was Shanae. You had Bruh Man. You had Tommy. You had Gina. You had Pam. What's my brother that
Cole,
passed away? Tommy.
Cole. No, Tommy passed away, but Cole.
Cole. Okay, yes. Rest in peace, Tommy, man. I like him because it was the relationship that Gina and Martin had. Like they were like each other's ride or die, and it was beautiful to see, how black people can really, have that family unit, man. And she complimented Martin so well. He was a radio host. You know what I'm saying? Bruh Man was just funny. They all just had their own personalities, and I like the fact of how he was. Not only is he funny, but he was just so smart because that show was basically him being himself. That's what that was, him being himself, and I like that part of it because it just seemed like he was just so original. And like I said, I grew up watching the Martin show. All through the years they had it, even when I was in college. When I graduated from high school, that was like my Thursday go to. I would
All
always
right.
watch Martin. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So shout out to Martin Lawrence for real, Brick Dog.
All right. So as you say, family, I got a new one. I ain't even asked nobody yet, but you get the first to ask. You'll be the first that I ask. Family Matters or the Cosby Show.
Ooh. Uh wow, that's a tough one. I would probably have to go with I'll have to probably go with the Cosby Show. The reason why is because, well, I grew up watching the Cosby Show, but I just like the fact, like I said again, black families being successful. You know, he was a doctor. His wife,
Lawyer.
yeah, lawyer. So you got two powerful black people right there. They instilled in their kids
Morals.
to, yeah, morals, not to get on drugs, you know, not to engage in sex, you know, go to school, understand, be somebody. I would definitely have to go with that. Not to say I don't take anything away from Urkel and Family Matters. I mean, the dad, Officer Winslow, was a police officer.
Yeah,
You
ain't
know,
no
they,
wrong answer. Yeah, it's just
you know,
what you
but
like. Yeah,
I would have to say I would go with Cosby's
yeah.
because they showed what you can be
What you
if
can
you
be.
put in the
Right,
work
right.
and the dedication to it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. I got a new one. Another new one. Then I'm gonna go to the old ones. Ah! Sanford and Son or Good Times.
Oh man. Sanford and Son. Definitely because shout out, rest in peace, Red Fox, St. Louis
All day.
native. Uh, tremendous talent. It was more about life. You know, Lamont, his son, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he showed him how to go into business. They took a simple idea far as like with junk because my uncle, my great uncle, Quentin, rest in peace, Uncle Quentin, he was kind of like a scrap man or a junker. You know, it's to make something, take something simple and make a profit off of it. And with uh, Sanford and Son, they were just funny. You know, like I said, they talked about a lot of issues that were real. Um, so I would definitely have to go with Sanford and Son because of what they did and the things they stood for.
No, ain't no wrong answer. But do remember, Good Times was about life too.
Yes, it
Good, good,
was. Yes, it
Good Times was
was.
a lot about, you know what I'm saying, life, you know what I'm saying? Because both of them were poor lives, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
had, you know, JJ with the painting was the cool guy getting the girls, you know what I'm saying? You had Lamont that was the smart kid, you know what I'm saying? You had Sexy that, you know what I'm saying? So you had your stuff in there too. So that was a hard one because there ain't no wrong answer. It's just one you like. So here we
right.
go. We going to the hood, baby. Yeah, we going to the hood. Menace to society. Or
Oh,
yeah, hold on. Yeah, you already know what I'm finna hit you with. Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood. You already know what I'm
oh.
finna hit you with, dog.
LC Rash, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
You got
You're
a couple
killing me.
more, man. I ain't done with you yet, man. You got a couple more. I had to hit you with the new ones first, man. Then back to the old ones, man.
Um, man, I like both of them. I like both of them. Boys in the Hood. It's it reminds me of how we all grew up. You know what I'm saying? It was like same way with Menace, with Kane and O Dog. I had homeboys that was out there really doing their thing back in the day. You know, when certain substances came into the hood, they got their hands on it and they were out there doing their thing. So I looked at, if I was to compare myself to anybody in Boys in the Hood, it would be Trey. Because like I was the one that the homies, they didn't want me to get involved in the street life. You know what I'm saying? They wanted me to go to college, be somebody, and um but I like the toughness of Kane and O Dog. I do like Doughboy, you know what I'm saying? I like Rick, I like Trey. So that's a tough one. But overall, man, I would have to say it's a tough one. I like both of them. I like both of them, but I would have to go with Boys in the Hood
Okay.
because they seem like they really, I mean, they had it tough. They had it tough, living in LA and growing up and stuff like that, dealing with the racism, the poverty, and all that. But I would have to say, I'd have to go with Boys in the Hood.
Okay. Yeah, I added one more new one. I ain't sorry. I just thought about it because I posted been added it, and I just thought about it. It just came since we in the hood. We gonna stay in the hood. Gonna stay in the hood one more time. Then we gonna get to some action. New Jack City or King of New York.
uh, I'd have to go with I'd have to go with King of New York because he covered more territory than Nino did. Not to say Nino didn't teach you, but remember the infamous part
Yeah, yeah.
when he says if a nickel bag gets sold in on park, I want in on it.
I went in.
That's how it was. And King of New York is just like any other movie, like your American Gangster or whatever. But King of New York was all about loyalty and honor. That's what that was about. So I go with King of New York because he covered more ground. It's like, and anybody disrespect him, you saw what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like dude didn't play. He was ruthless. He was definitely about his money and he was about the respect. So, like I said, I would have to go with King in New York because he covered uh more ground. He was serious about his territory, and that's what he did.
Okay, ain't no wrong answer. Ain't no wrong answer. All right, action movies. Woo. Kill Bill or John Wick.
Um I probably go with Kill Bill. Kill Bill. It's kind of up there like with Pulp Fiction because I like Kill Bill because it's weird and it's diabolical. But you gotta watch it all the way through to
Yeah, you gotta watch
understand.
all of them. Yeah, you gotta watch all of them. You can't just watch
Yeah,
part one. You gotta watch all of them.
you gotta watch all of them in
Yeah, you
order
gotta
to
watch
get the
all of them.
understanding about them.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yes, sir. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Last one, my man. Then we gonna get into another song. Then we gonna get into some topics and everything. Best actor, far as coming off, when we talking about coming from hip hop, coming from hip hop. Best actor,
Okay.
and I have to compare because I have to go with the amount of movies. Last week I kind of fucked up the comparison. It wasn't kind of cool to compare Method Man to LL Cool J because LL Cool J played in more movies than Method Man. Even though Method Man
Mhm.
is a great answer, so I had to take Method Man out just because of the body of work. Method Man don't have the body of work as an LL Cool J. So now
Right.
I have to change it. So best actor coming from hip hop, you already know LL Cool J or Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. I go with
Hands
Ice
down.
Cube.
My favorite artist all time. Ah,
Ice
yeah,
Ice Cube.
yeah,
Yeah. Shout out to the Don Mega.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Ice Cube. That one part on death certificate where he said, "Damn, my homie got shot. He's a
It's
goner,
Gunna
black.
Black. St. Louis
Saint
brothers
Louis
want their
niggas
corner
want their
black.
corner back."
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so that part always when you mention Ice Cube, I think about that part all the time. But what he's done for movies, he has his own film production company. He was one, like you said, you mentioned LL Cool J, Meth, but if I was to put them in order, I mean, it would be Cube, then LL, then Meth, because, like you said, of the body of work.
yeah.
Uh, Cube is a great producer, great artist, great actor.
Oh, we know
Uh,
that. Oh, most definitely.
so He's just a ham. He's natural. You know, the fact that I look for him to do more big things too. He's got the sports, the big three thing going.
Oh yeah,
Um, he's like you said, I put him up there in the top five as far as actors coming from hip hop.
hip hop.
He's
Yeah,
definitely number one on my list. So shout out
and
to the Don Mega.
it's one thing you said when you was talking about the one of the Ice Cube songs. I got it right here. Actually, I collect CDs, so I have it right here off the death certificate. It's the summer vacation.
Yes, yes,
Death certificate,
yes,
summer vacation. I got the old Ice Cube. Summer
yeah.
vacation. You know what I'm saying? And when that verse, when you hear that whole song, actually, it's kind of fucked up because you gotta understand, Ice Cube wasn't the cat that was doing this shit. You dig what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
it was actual LA cats coming to the loop. You gotta understand, especially in the crack era. You gotta understand
Yeah.
the profit that they made when they found out that they can make way more from the West Coast than come to the Midwest, and you can triple,
Yes.
not one double, but you can triple flipple. What?
Yes.
You dig what I'm
Yes.
saying? And that's what really brought the gangs into St. Louis. You dig what I'm saying? They brought that.
Right.
They brought that blood shit to. Yeah, it came to St. Louis. They brought that Crip shit too. Yeah, he wasn't lying. It was like the
Hmm.
story of this song was like so in depth. It was like he knew what the fuck was going on in St. Louis because it really was going on like that in St. Louis. He kind of told some of the stuff of St. Louis because
Yeah.
St. Louis cats will let your ass come in there and make some money for a minute,
Hmm.
for a
Yeah.
second. Yeah, they'll let you
Yeah.
make some money. Then once you think you all good, St. Louis cats money cornerback.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Exactly.
That's all for
Exactly.
real. That people don't just appeal for me because I was in that era. So when I heard that song, it's just not a song. It's like so powerful because it's telling a story that I actually watched. Because I actually watched the BODs. You know what I'm saying, on the West Side. They was called Boys of Destruction. I actually watched them transform to Bloods of Destruction. You dig what I'm saying? I actually watched,
Yeah.
what I'm saying, the North Side turn into the Crips and all this kind of shit. Fofo Bud, and I'm talking about a whole transformation of gangs. St. Louis had their own gangs. We had like
Yeah.
Switchblade Sisters. We had like the Killers. You had your North Side Posse, West Side Posse. West Side Mob. You had all that shit. The BODs. Like I say, Boys of Destruction. You know what I'm saying? You had all
Mhm.
these gangs. They wasn't fucking Crips and Bloods
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
until these motherfuckers came with the crack, and they found out they could make triple. So now when every time somebody mention that shit right there, I just gotta pull that out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. He that in that verse he said I tripled more than what I made in Cali.
Hell yeah, and when you find out, like when if you was really in the streets, like I'm not a street guy, but I was in the streets. I was with the street guys. Like I let everybody know I was never a street guy. I just was hanging with them. That's why I was in the streets. I was with the killers. But when you hear the
Yeah.
song and see the whole transformation of shit, you dig what I'm saying? Because it's just one Bloods, it's just one Crips. It was GDs, Vice Lords, all that shit was coming to St. Louis because they can make way more motherfucking money down here. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that whole song basically said a whole thing about what was going on, you know what I'm saying, in the 80s and the 90s and stuff like that, from the transition from regular St. Louis gangs to now Crips and Bloods and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, man, yeah, that's some real shit right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, y'all, stay tuned. We finna get into some topics, but we finna play this last cut by my man, Cobra Immortal. I hope y'all been enjoying yourself. I hope y'all been tuning in because we just begun. I got a list of topics we gonna talk about tonight. A couple of them a little serious, a couple of them a little fun. You dig what I'm saying? So stay tuned. Y'all tuning in with your boy LC Raz. Got Cobra Immortal. This is the Underground
Yeah.
Show. Let's get it. Body.
Her sexy body, all on my body. And she's so naughty, she likes to party. Her sexy body, all on my body. And she's so naughty. working with, working with. The way she move, the way she dance, the way she work them hips. Oh, yeah. Baby, cause you know that she get it on. When she dance, cause you know she like the song. She's hot like fire all day long. Oh, baby, let's go get it on. See me on back, and you know that. Cause you know she got it from the back. Hey, hey, yeah. Let me see that body. Sexy body. All on my body. Yeah, she's so naughty. She likes to party. Her sexy body. All on my body. Yeah, she's so naughty. She likes to party. Her sexy body. She stole my heart like a robbery. She smells so sweet like potpourri. Everything she do on top of me. Sex game and she like what she see. But the beat on the dance floor. Cause she know like I get more. Cause she's hot fire, I'm adored. Cause you know that I'm gonna omnivore. I'm a carnivore when I'm gonna eat her. Cause you know I wanna beat her. Like Michael Jackson, Eve. Cause you know she's on top of me. People always see what the strobe like. Come on baby, let's kick it on a Friday night. She's looked so sexy, alright. Her sexy body, all on my body. Yeah, she's so naughty. She likes to party. Her sexy body, all on my body. Yeah, she's so naughty. She likes to party. Her sexy body, all on my body. Her sexy body, all on my body. Her sexy body.
All on my body. A sexy body on my body, on my body. A sexy
yeah,
body.
yeah.
What's up,
Yeah.
Cobra
But
Immortal? You having fun? You all right tonight, my man? You all right tonight?
man, I'm feeling good, brother. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to LC Raz, the Underground Show. Again, brother, thank you for having me. Yay!
All right. All right. Let's get into a couple of things, man. Couple of things. Well, one thing we're gonna get into, kind of a little fun question, but is what it is. Had a young lady ask me this question, and she wanted me to present it to the show. Um, why are men afraid to admit or be with a big woman slash BBW? Why you think that is?
I think it's more of they're kind of like they're basing it all off of looks. Like it's kind of like they might be embarrassed, but hey, but there's guys out there that like BBW. You know what I'm saying? So it's really is up to that man, whatever he chooses that he likes. But I think it's more like it really the times that we live in. It should be like who treats you right. You know what I'm saying? Because looks fade over time, but I guess everybody has a preference, and I think it's just with men are just afraid or ashamed to be seen with the BBW. That's how I kind of look at it.
Well, first let me get a big shout out to my BBWs because for one, BBWs are mostly good women. Majority. I'm not finna
Mhm.
say all BBWs are great women. That's just unrealistic. But majority of BBWs are lovable women. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about feminine. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about when you talk about a person that'll have your back. You know what I'm saying? Like really have your back. You know what I'm saying? That'll push you. You know what I'm saying? Never down you, never disrespect you. Stuff like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Straight woman. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They're great women.
Hmm.
I think because of what society always presents. Okay, for society, you have your seasons where light skinned guys are in,
Yeah.
dark skinned guys are in. You dig what I'm saying? They always got this perception and this image of what type of woman a man should have. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of
Right.
guys kind of let society choose what type of woman you should have. And therefore, like as you said, you know what I'm saying, with the looks and everything, she could be actually the perfect woman, the woman that you actually need. Not that you want the one that you actually need, but she happens to be a BBW. But society that you let take over your, you know what I'm saying, your mind instead of looking at really what's inside. You let society dictate and decide on what woman, what type of woman that you really should have. And now, you know what I'm saying? Actually, now it is like BBWs. You dig what I'm saying? They being more, I think, more accepted more. I think more
Yeah.
people are actually, you know what I'm saying, looking at that and taking more BBWs out. I think it's now kind of changing, you know what I'm saying? Because even with the thick girls, you know, you got your big booty girls, you know, that's all over Instagram. That's it, you pop up Facebook anywhere you go, you got your big booty girl. But then you have your BBWs, you know what I'm saying, too. So it is like I say, it's like seasons for stuff that the media and that they portray to say what type of woman you have. Now it comes down to, oh, it's all right to have a BBW. It's all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fucking okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, fuck the skinny bitch. Hey, fuck little Thelma. No, get Big Bertha. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That, I mean, for real. And that's how, you know what I'm saying, to present it. You got your Lizzo out there representing. Then you got a lot of St. Louis BBWs that's represented. You got PGR. You got what's my girl name? Big Mama Jeray. You got Don Diva. I actually got another interview. I got 2 interviews on her. She be on that shit. She got 2 interviews. I got 2 interviews with her. You got GA Bars. You know what I'm saying? She's like BBW, but she like one of them. She one of them bar kickers. She.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You know what I'm
I mean,
saying? She one.
shout
You
out
know.
to all my BBW women
Yeah.
out
You know
there,
what I'm
man,
saying?
because you are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of they're tough, but they're the biggest sweethearts too. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So
Yes.
there's a place for all of us somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So
Most
shout out to
definitely.
my
No, but the
BBW
thing
women out
is,
there, man.
a lot of guys do like BBWs, and the whole question is that they're afraid. You dig what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
even now, you know what I'm saying, some guys still afraid, even though they're, you know what I'm saying, popularized and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I think if like it go back to what you said though, Cobra. If people start not really tripping off looks. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody don't have to have a BBW. Everybody ain't gonna like no BBW. Everybody ain't gonna like no skinny motherfucker. Everybody ain't gonna like. You dig what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But for ones that do, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and pursue what you like. Don't ever worry about what society dictates or what another person say or what another person have to say, because people always gonna talk about you. People always got something to say, whether it's your family, whether it's a motherfucker you don't know, whether it's a motherfucker that's looking at the show right now talking about a motherfucker. The motherfucker's always gonna say something. So that's fuck all
Right.
that shit. And fuck that shit. I mean, say what you're gonna say. Get somebody that's really gonna be in your corner. You dig what I'm saying? That you, like you said, you know what I'm saying? When you can look past the looks. Okay, I always talk about I'm an ugly guy, and I always be like, yeah, because you know I'm not the best looking guy because I'm not the guy coming in the classroom, you know what I'm saying, to get all the looks, you know what I'm saying? This little fucking little light skinned fucker right here to get off, you know what I'm saying? So I know to dress up. But I always say, when that young chick, fine chick, sit down and talk to me, it'd be a whole nother conversation. You know what, girl? What, girl? Actually, he ain't really that bad, actually. It was, you know what? You talking about your little boyfriend. He got that boy on his phone, but you talking about somebody ugly. Now he actually came. I gave my number to you, girl.
Yeah.
So that's why I
Yeah.
say it's always the inside always really outshines, you know what I'm saying, the you know what I'm saying, the flesh. You know what I'm saying? So so
Yes.
I agree with you
Yes.
totally, you know what I'm saying? But I think that, hold on, man. So all right, there we go. So I think a lot of outside things kind of congregates to that. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Hmm.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? That people are let society determine on who they should be with.
Yeah.
Worry
Yeah.
about if a motherfucker
Yeah.
gonna laugh at me because I'm with a BBW. I got
Right.
one more
Right.
funny story to tell you. Okay, back in the day, in the hood, I ain't gonna say too many names, but I still know these women. You know what I'm saying? So back in the day, it's on Marcus. I ain't gonna say the street. It's on Marcus. it was this big,
It was this big,
tall,
tall,
BBW lady that just loved me. So it was one day, I remember crib, the young lady stayed downstairs. Got to talking some shit. I'm young at the time. I don't know not to argue with no damn girl, but I'm calling all kind of stuff. We all going in. I ain't finna hit her, but I am finna call all kind of stuff. So anyway, we had going back there. I didn't notice Big Keisha done walked in. And then she walked up the steps to her apartment. She picked my little ass up. She took me to the side. I'm talking about little.
Damn.
And we spent and that fuck you and blow
Oh man.
and she was like the chicks, you know, but they bagged the fuck up. They like,
Yeah.
and then she already know. She bought that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And about that, you know.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Take it. We good. I ain't know. But I knew I would. Go ahead.
Oh
Hey,
man.
this the Underground Show. You always get a good story out of me. I got a million stories, man.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
big shout out to our BBWs, man. And
Yes.
brothers, don't be ashamed, man, to love your BBW, man. Go on get it. If you want it, go on get it. Show it out, make her feel love, because she'll be one of the downest women you ever have. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out. All right. Let's get down to some more shit there. First, we're going to go to... Oh, what's up, Polo Bucks? What's going on, man?
What up, y'all? What's up? What it do?
Let me do something to this voice mode. Yeah. I don't mind. All right, what's up, Polo?
What up, bro?
Thanks for tuning in, my man. All right, my man. We got Jordan Fish. Yeah, we got Jordan Fish. Now, actually, that's Imposter Jordan, Fish and Chicken Jordan. It's two actual authentic ones. But this the story. Up in Indianapolis, eatery, George Chicken Clothes. They're located on 42nd Post in Indianapolis. They closed after Phillips was showing workers with no shoes. Preparing food. Hey, preparing food on the floor. With, stepping over preparing food. They was on the floor. There were mice. Like in the kitchen. Like when you see a mice and that motherfucker running.
Yeah.
Everybody don't give a fuck how clean your damn house is. If you in one of them countries, one of them little motherfuckers coming in. Period. Fuck what you talking about. Everybody has it. But anyway. Now you know that motherfucker running and shit, right?
Yeah.
They had mice in that motherfucker that did not run. Basically, while motherfuckers walking around, they're like, all right, what's up, cuz? Hey, I'm finna go over to the lake. Be right over there. You know what I'm saying? So they were showing the mice and showing the horrible conditions of the restaurant. Now the community got together and they got it shut down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now they had previous violations, like about 10 violations, you know what I'm saying? 10 vendors with complaints about large grease dumped in the bag. crash over the limit for long periods of time. Also, a family of 5 got sick off of eating some of their chicken.
Yeah.
October. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't reach the order or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And the restaurant won't be open until the city age. Let them open. What you feel about that shit, Mr. Immortal?
Man, I would never eat there. I would never eat there. As much as I like fried chicken, fish, and all of that, oh no, I would definitely not eat in there. For one, like you guys are working in horrible conditions, no shoes, no socks, stuff's on the floor. I mean, just like how is it still even operational? That's kind of like my thing. But hell no, I definitely would never eat at a place like that.
You know, it's just like that though, man. Do you know a lot of restaurants is like that, especially in our neighborhoods?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? We found that Chinaman and stuff like that been serving cats. I'm talking about in St. Louis too. I'm talking
Yeah.
about serving
Yeah.
cats and stuff like that. But they reopened.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of shutting these places down. Yeah, fake it off and get some real chicken for a minute. But they going right back to the cat. I'm not sorry, people. We all know what the fuck we eating when we going in there. We fucking know. But the thing is, what I say about America and all this type of thing, this is what I always say. This always say. If they really want you to be healthy and not die so easy, there'll never be a cigarette. You will never ever be able to put a cigarette. It'll be illegal. That should be some hustle tobacco shit. You dig what I'm saying? Because why would you want to sell a product that will kill off your people? And this is not a black and white thing. This is people. You dig what I'm saying? The food that they serve, you can go to the FDA and put so much of a chemical, you know what I'm saying, in food. You dig what I'm saying? And if you got the right money, you probably can pay the motherfuckers where you can put much more and they'll put that is much less on the box.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? It's a shame that they just don't shut them down all the way together. That should be like that violation and what you seen should be acquired for like a no reopen. No business license. No, none of that shit. You shut the fuck down. Get your punk ass out of here. But it's in a black neighborhood.
Ah, yeah. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's in a black neighborhood. So hey, let's go fix this little part up, show them a little shit, and go right back to the feet, to the bird feet, stepping on food that's prepared, that's on the fucking floor. That some rats probably already had some shit turds in it, and motherfuckers don't know shit turds. And you eat that shit accidentally or some shit. That shit is very bad for you. You can get sick off that shit.
Yeah.
And not knowing that family in October got a hold to some rat shit. You know what I'm saying? Rice and shit, thinking this little black beans or some shit. Eating that shit, little chicken and shit. Junior chicken. Don't know it's rat shit. It's not funny, but that's just real. You dig what I'm saying? Because the rats walking around like it ain't shit.
Right. Right. They're like, which chicken bone are we gonna get on today?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's a big thing for the whole. That's why I say that's a big story for the community. And then it also shows that when we really come together and want to shut down some shit, we can really shut down some shit, but we have to stand on it. The thing about us, we get the shit shut down. So we in St. Louis, I remember they got the liquor store shut down. A motherfucker open 2 more days. Now everybody right back there and cash their check. To shut something down is to shut something down. When you shut that motherfucker down, you don't participate in going to buy anything from them. You don't take care of their family. You don't take care of their business. You don't do none of that shit. Because for one, they don't need to do shit in the community any fucking way.
I know.
Move that shit out. Open your liquor store. Fuck them. don't know how to treat
don't know how to
people,
treat people,
you don't do shit in the
you don't do
community,
shit in the community,
fuck you.
fuck you.
Get you on
Yep.
out of there.
Get you on
But
out of there.
people have the
People have
power.
the power.
You have
You
senses where
have
they
sense
go around
where
the
they go around
sign,
the
but do
sign,
you want
but
this
you
liquor
want
store
this
in your
liquor
neighborhood?
store in your neighborhood.
Now, even though we
Now,
got
even though
corrupt
we got
shit,
corrupt shit,
we know
we
government.
know
I don't give a
government.
fuck.
Don't give a
I'm
fuck.
not sorry for
Not
shit.
sorry for
We
shit.
know how
You
if you
know
got
how
some money,
money,
you can grease some
you
palm
reach some power,
and get that
and
motherfucker in
get
there.
that motherfucker in there.
Yep.
But
But
at the end of the
at
day,
the end of the
they
day,
can do all that
you can do
shit.
all that shit.
But if you're not
But if
buying,
you're not buying,
you're not purchasing,
you're not purchasing,
Yep.
they can't pay no
they
bills.
can't pay no bill.
They can't buy
They
inventory.
can't buy inventory.
They can't pay
They
employees.
can't pay employees.
Guess what?
Guess what?
They got to get the fuck
They got
out.
to get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yep.
people have
The
the
people
power.
have the
So
power.
I
So
say to the
I
people in
say to the people in
Indianapolis,
Indianapolis,
I hope this gets
I
to
hope
you. I
this
hope
gets
somebody
to
share it
you.
to you. So I say to
So
this
I
to
say
you all.
to you all,
You shut it down.
you shut it down.
Shut that
Shut
motherfucker
that
down.
motherfucker down.
Don't fucking
Mhm.
go
Don't
back.
fucking go back.
You did all
You
that
did
shit.
all that shit.
Expose them.
Expose them.
Put them out there.
Put them out there.
Let them know what kind
Let
of
them know what
motherfuckers
kind of
we
shit
dealing with.
you're dealing with.
Now
Yep.
shut them the
Now
fuck
shut them the
down.
fuck down.
Don't go back.
Don't go back.
They reopen.
They reopen.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Hey
Yep.
Martha.
Hey, Martha.
Start that
Start
barbecue
that
shit you was
barbecue
talking
you was
about.
talking about.
Go to
Go
Martha.
to Martha.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Martha.
Martha.
Set your shit
Set
up
your
in
shit up
Indianapolis right now.
right now.
Set that shit
Set
up.
that shit up.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Bring shit to your
Bring
own
shit to your own
community.
community.
Because
Yes.
if you see the
Because if you
community
see
don't
the
have
community
shit,
don't
I
have
get
shit,
it.
I get it.
You know, you gotta go
You know, you gotta
somewhere.
go somewhere.
Yep.
Martha!
Martha.
Get your ass
Get
out
your
there,
ass
boo.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
them.
Fuck them.
You've been taking
You've
care
been
of these
taking care
people, families,
of
sending their
families,
kids to college all this time for these motherfuckers to be having
to be
rats
having rats.
literally
Literally.
running around,
Run around.
high-fiving
All five
motherfuckers.
motherfuckers.
They got no
They
shoes
got
on,
no
stepping
shoes on,
over some
stepping
food
over
that's
some
already
food that's
prepared.
already
Don't know
prepared.
what the
Don't
fuck
know what
dropping off their
dropping off
goddamn
their
feet because they
goddamn
walking
feet.
around on the
Walking around
goddamn
on the
floor
goddamn
on
floor
rat
on
shit.
rat shit.
Oh man.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying?
No, because
No,
that
because
pissed me
they
off
picked
because
me
I
up
work
because
in
I
the
work in
industry.
the industry.
You dig what I'm
You
saying?
dig what I'm saying?
Well, shit never happened with no shit like
It
that. You
won't
dig
from
what I'm
no
saying?
shit
And
like
don't get me
that.
wrong, I've seen
Man,
some
they don't
shit.
give a
I done seen motherfuckers
I
that
say
got the chicken on the
motherfucker.
floor, put that motherfucker back on the ground. I'm
Put
like,
back
I'm
on
gonna
the
get that
ground.
shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I've seen some shit,
I
but
said
to that
shit, but to that
capacity,
capacity,
to just, you know what I'm
Oh.
you know
saying?
what I'm
And the
saying?
conditions you
Yeah.
seeing the
They
shit
just say
in,
the shit.
ain't nobody
Ain't
wiping
Yeah.
nobody
their ass,
watching.
bro.
Oh man. No. No.
You know, look it up
You
No.
know,
though. You
look
know
it
what I'm
up.
saying? George Chicken, it'll pop right up on Google. Look at you see what I'm talking about,
What you
dog. You
talking
know what
about,
I'm saying? Hey y'all,
Hey,
fuck
y'all,
them.
fuck
Yeah.
Indianapolis,
Indianapolis.
fuck them.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Don't go back. Close that. Keep it down permanently. Never
Permanently.
open.
Permanently.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
Real
what I'm saying?
talk,
Real
man.
talk, man.
Just the underground.
Just underground.
Chilling with Cobra Immortal.
Yay.
Okay. All right, let's get into
Yes.
some fun. Cause I got kind of
I
mad.
got kind of mad.
All right.
All right.
The negative
The
side
negative side
associated with the zodiac
with the zodiac
are
are
Taurus,
Taurus,
Virgo,
Virgo,
Capricorn,
Capricorn,
Scorpio,
Scorpio,
Pisces,
Pisces,
Cancer.
Cancer.
Now,
Now,
the positive
the
side
positive side
associated with the zodiac
with
are
the zodiac are
Aries, that's me,
Aries, that's me,
Gemini,
Gemini,
Leo,
Leo,
Libra,
Libra,
Sagittarius,
Sagittarius,
and
and
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
What you feel,
What
what you feel about those
you feel
signs,
about
man?
those signs,
What you feel, man?
man?
Well, like I said, I'm a Scorpio, so I guess I'm part of the negative zodiac sign. I was born on Halloween, the darkest day of the year. So I guess I'm negative, because I'm a Scorpio.
You know what?
It always tripped me out about, the zodiac, because I mean basically it's all about time and space,
Yeah.
But I've met a lot of crazy, Capricorns, Aries, Sagittarius. I mean, pretty much everybody, but I guess I would be considered negative because I'm a Scorpio.
But
But
it could be
it
negative.
could be negative.
I think it's more of
I think it's
negative in
more
another
negative than
space
another
because
space
you're a positive
because you're
guy.
a positive
Like
guy.
I never
Like
thought,
I never thought,
like you know what I'm
like
saying,
you know what I'm saying,
you're a negative
you're a
person. But I
negative
think when they're
person. I
saying
think when
like
they're saying
more
like
as just a
was it
negative
just a
person,
negative person,
like someone
like
who
someone
just
who just
downs you or
downs you
doesn't just
or
don't believe in
just
shit
believe in
or
shit,
just so over
just so
dramatic on
over
shit, you know what
dramatic
I'm
on shit.
saying?
You
So
know what I'm saying?
negative
So
about
negative about
everything. There
everything.
ain't nothing right,
Ain't
you know
nothing
what I'm
right.
saying?
They
Blame you for
blame you
everything,
for
shit like
everything,
that. I
shit
think
like that. I think
those are
those are
some of the traits of
some of the
negative
traits of
attitude.
negative
Now,
attitude.
what they got to
What they
understand
gotta
about
understand
zodiac
about
signs too,
zodiac signs too,
you got
you got
parts of that month.
parts of that month.
So you might
Hmm.
be
So you
this
might be this
Scorpio,
Scorpio,
or you might be
or
that
you might be that.
You
Yeah,
dig what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Dig what I'm saying?
yeah.
So both still
So
not the
both still
same,
not
even
the
though
same,
you
even
are the
though
same
you are
sign.
the same
Except
sign.
just as an
Just
Aries,
as the Aries.
might have
Right,
some
Might
right.
have
traits
some
that you might be
traits that you
different.
might
Might
be
be this
different, might
kind of
be this
Aries.
kind of Aries.
This Aries
This
might
Yeah.
be
Aries
more
might be
vocal,
more
like right
vocal, like
then.
right then.
But this Aries
But this Aries
try wait
try wait
and it be fucked
and
up
it
because
be
when it
fucked
come
up
out,
because
it's
when it
fucked
come
up.
out it's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what
So
I'm saying? So
I think
I think
Aries are.
Aries
I
are
thought.
I
I
thought
thought
I thought
Aries would be in the
Aries would be
negative
in the
because
negative because
we're so
we're
aggressive.
so aggressive.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what
And
I'm saying? And
we speak our
we speak
mind.
our mind
Like we
Hmm.
don't like
like we
hold
don't
back
like
on
hold
shit.
back on shit.
We ain't sorry.
We ain't sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
But at the same
But at the
time,
same
we are
time, we are
a sign that is
sign
more
that is more
uplifting, more
uplifting, more
positive. Because
positive. Because
I feel I am a
I
very
feel I am a
positive
very
guy.
positive guy.
We're not like no
We're not
jealous
like no jealous
motherfuckers. You
motherfuckers.
know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
We
saying?
so
We
loyal
so
that
loyal that
I think the
I
problem with
think the
Aries, I
problem with
think we're
Aries,
so
I think we're
loyal
so loyal
that when
that when
motherfuckers
motherfuckers
disrespect and do
disrespect
certain
and do
shit, it makes
certain
us
shit, it
just
makes us
fucking
fucking
I hate you. And that you know what I'm
Uh-huh.
and that
saying
you know what I'm
because of the
saying because of
loyalty
the
and the love
loyalty
that
and love
you
that
show for a
show
motherfucker to
for a
do you
motherfucker
like
to
that.
do like that.
I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
I think,
but it could
but
go
it
it
could
could
go
be
in
vice versa.
vice
Cause
versa.
Aries got negative
Average got
shit.
no
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? We
You know what
got
I'm saying? We got
attitudes and shit like that
shit
too. You
like
know what
that.
I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers ain't all
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
perfect
ain't
and
all
shit like
perfect and
that.
shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
So it
what I'm saying? So
be times,
many
you want to
times,
be
you
alone
want to
and you
be
got to go to
alone and
work
you
and
got
you
to
don't
go
even want to
work
be
and you
around the
don't want to be
motherfuckers.
around
Just
the
get to cursing
motherfuckers. Get
everybody out.
cursing
Man, fuck
everybody
you.
out.
Right. Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn, what's
Yeah.
wrong with
Damn,
you?
what's
You
wrong
be
with you?
happy
You been happy
365? Well,
365 with
363 days of
363
this year.
days
Why the
this year.
last 2
Why the
days you
last
mad?
2 days you mad?
Oh,
Shit.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? What
You
you
know what I'm
feel
saying?
about
What
your
you feel
sign? What you
about your
feel the
sign? What
negative and positive
negative
about your sign?
about your sign?
I think the positive side of it is it's like, you know, a lot of greats were born in the month of October. A lot of, a lot of events have taken place in October. A lot of icons, music, inventors, sports icons, politicians, music stars, movie stars. A lot of things happen. A lot of journalists, authors. A lot of people were born in October. I feel like that we're like real tough. You know what I'm saying? Like we take this raw energy because like we're just destined to be somebody. And then on the flip side of it is like, don't piss us off neither. Cause it's like we feel like that we gotta take a stand or, whatever the case may be. Like so I feel like there's like the yin and the yang part of it. It's like uh, a lot of positive things happen in October, but then it's also like, it's like your attitude almost. Cause like I'm a scrappy type dude, really. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me no, I'm going to continue to keep doing it. If you try to stop me, I'm going to continue to keep doing it. You could tell me no a million times, I'm still keep doing it. It's like we're kind of like defiant people. You know what I'm saying? We're defiant. We don't really like rules too much, but it's like it's up to us. We have to think. Somebody can tell us, "Hey man, dude is okay," but we have to feel like no, they're okay. They're okay. That's the type how Scorpios are. We're tough, we're gritty, but we also have a sweet side about us too. We're compassionate. Um, we're always kind and courteous of others, and stuff. But it's like, don't cross us neither because we'll get pissed and you'll see the bad side of us. So positive side, a lot of inventors, a lot of great people were born in October. And the negative side of it is like, we're kind of like dark. It's a dark type people. So, it's really what you make of it, but there is a perfect balance. It's like Star
Yeah.
Wars. It's like the balance of the force. There's a good side of the force and there's a bad side of the force. So you got to be able to have like the perfect balance in between.
True that. Like I say, it's negative and positive about everything. It ain't just one certain sign and a whole bunch of a negative thing, or the other sign so much a positive thing. Now the other side might be a little more positive, maybe, but it's
Yeah.
no difference. Everybody got their negative sides, and everybody has their positive sides. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's how I feel. All right, we're gonna go through one more thing before we play a couple more cuts and get back. Gonna go into this real quick. Now, gotta let you understand what it is before I ask the question. Pansexual. Because I ain't never heard this shit a day in my life. Until I watched this little show. And she said that she was a pansexual. So I had to fucking look it up. So here we go. Pansexual. Sexually, or romantically attracted to people, regardless of their sex or gender. I needed to explore the possibility that maybe I was pansexual. Okay. Now. Okay. If you wasn't with, okay, let's just put the woman in Colorado. There's no disrespect to you, just a question. He's never leaving you, but I'm just saying. It's just a question. Could you see yourself being with a pansexual? Understand what it is now.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess, yeah. I guess to a certain extent, yeah, because like, I mean, who you love is who you love. You know what I'm saying? Whoever makes you feel good, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because you just like a person. You know what I'm saying? It's like you go on a date with them or you meet somebody or something like that, and you just click it off. It's because it's like, because you kind of feel like when you meet someone like that, it almost feels like you're filling a void to a certain extent. It's like you always wanted somebody like that, I just think, just because, I mean, whoever you love and whoever you like is whoever you love and whoever you like. I think it's.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think whoever makes you feel good, I mean, and treat you right and vice versa. I think, I mean, I don't see no issues with it.
I don't see no
I don't
issue
see no
with
issue with
people with that
people
want
with
to
that want to
participate and be
participate and be
a
a
pansexual,
pansexual.
but
But
I think
I think
I couldn't
I
because I
couldn't
think you
because I
have to
think
be
you have
that
to
type
be
of
that type of
person
person
to really
to really
engage,
engage,
especially with that
especially
person
with that
sexually
person
and
sexually
romantically,
and
because you have
romantically,
to
because we have to
understand
understand
this person
this
like
person like
any
any
sex,
sex,
any gender,
any gender,
meaning.
meaning.
Okay,
Okay,
she might like
might
white
like white
Maury,
white Maury,
but she might
but
like
she might like
Chinese
Chinese
Logan Goo.
low and
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying?
dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
So
like
it's like
it's a
it's a
bisexual thing, but
bisexual
not
thing, but not
bisexual.
bisexual.
But it kind
But
of
it
is
kind of is
because
because
you're attracted
you're
to
attracted
any
to any
sex,
sex,
man, female.
man.
You know what I'm saying? And
You
then
know what I'm saying?
also
And
Yeah.
then
any
Okay.
also
gender.
any
And
gender.
I
And
think the
I think
pansexual
the
comes from the
pansexual comes
gender
from
thing.
the gender thing. I
I don't
think
know. I'm
I
not
don't
with the
know. I'm
shit.
not
Just
with
what
the
I
shit.
kind of
Just what I
looking at.
kind
I
of
think
looking
it comes
at. I
from the
think it
gender
comes from
thing.
the
Because when you
gender
say
thing.
gender,
When you say
a lot
gender,
of bisexual people probably stick to their race
stick
or
to their
stick to this or stick to that.
stick.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
Where
what I'm saying? Where
then that's not
then
true. I can't say that. That ain't fucking true. So let me
so
cut
let me
that shit. That's not fucking
that's
true.
not fucking true.
That's not
That's not
fucking true. But
but
I think it's
I
more.
think
I
it's
still
more
think it's
I
more of a
still think it's more
bisexual thing because
bisexual
it's
because
sex
it's
and gender.
sex and gender.
So
Yeah.
If
if
it's
it's
just
completely like that, I
something
say I
like that,
couldn't.
I think
So
I
put it
could.
like that
So put
because
it like
we'll
that
be
because
with
we'll be with
women.
women.
You dig what I'm saying?
You dig
Because
what I'm
if
saying?
I'm a man,
Because
then I'm the
then
man. But we'll
I'm
be with
men.
women.
With
But
women.
then
But
you have to
then
understand
you
the
have to understand
lifestyle.
the lifestyle.
See, that's where it comes
That's
in
where it
effect,
comes to
the
the
pansexual lifestyle.
pansexual lifestyle.
You dig what I'm saying?
You
Then
dig
Yes.
she
what I'm
might
saying?
want
You
you
might
now
want
to
now to
go with another
go
guy.
with another
You know what
guy.
I'm saying?
I'm
And
saying,
then how that
then
work? You know
how
what I'm
that
saying?
works.
I'm a hypocrite.
I'm a hypocrite.
So I'm
So
here to say
I'm
I'm a
here to say,
hypocrite.
I'm a hypocrite.
Down with the
Down,
girls.
Yeah.
I
down,
ain't
down,
down with
down,
the
down
girl.
with
Down with the four
down
girls.
the
I'm
four
down
girls.
with 2 or 3. I'm a
Two or
hypocrite.
three.
So
I'm
I'm what you want.
with
But
home.
you'll have to be in
You
that
have to be in a
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
Did you say?
Did you say?
Yeah, I'm a fucking
I'm a
hypocrite.
fucking hypocrite.
So and that's why
So,
I say
and
I
that's
really
why I think I'm
couldn't because
good
you have to
because you have
indulge in
to
more
indulge in
into that
more
lifestyle.
into
Like these,
lifestyle. Like
there are
these, like their
lifestyles
lifestyle.
like
Like
swingers.
swingers,
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
you know what
Shit
I'm
like
saying?
that.
Shit
That's
like
a
that.
straight
That's a straight
lifestyle. That ain't
lifestyle.
no.
That ain't
So I
no,
never
I
down it.
never
I
down it.
never tell no
I
one to
never
be
tell no
with.
one to
You
be
dig what
with.
I'm saying?
You
So
know what I'm
that's
saying?
not
So
what
I
I'm
think
doing. It's just
I'm doing
not
it's
my
just
cup
not
of tea
my cup
because of
because
the
of the
activities that you may
activities
have
that
to
you may have to
participate in.
participate in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you gotta
Yeah.
understand,
You gotta
pansexual.
understand,
She gonna want
you
another
don't
guy,
want another
you and
guy,
another
you
dude.
want another guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trust me, it's
Yeah.
not
Trust me,
going
it's
your
not
way all
going
day,
your way
baby.
all day.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
You dig what I'm
Especially with
saying?
that
Especially
type of
with that
thing.
type of thing.
That's
Mm-hmm.
definitely
That's
going down.
definitely going down.
Versus a
Yeah.
Versus a
bisexual girl.
bisexual girl.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Bisexual
saying?
girl, basically
Bisexual girl,
you
basically you
girls by
girls
that's
by
what it
that's
is.
what it is.
Yeah.
Pansexual is more
Pansexual is
in
more
depth. You know
in
what I'm
depth.
saying? So
You know what
that's
I'm
gonna,
saying? So that's what
you know what I'm saying?
you
Just
know what I'm
like
saying?
swingers
Just like
more in
swinging
depth.
is more
But
than
swingers
but
more
swingers
where
more where
it's two couples
it's
that
two
know each
couples
other,
that
get to
know
know
each
each
other,
other,
get to know
probably
each
2,
other,
3, or 4,
probably
or
two,
5.
three, or four times.
But I go
Yes.
But
fuck your wife,
I
you
go fuck
go
your
fuck my
wife,
wife.
my
You
wife.
go over her,
You
you
over
over
her,
there, or we be right here in the
we be
same
right
room,
here in the
or
same room,
however.
or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you
You know
got
what I'm saying?
so
I mean,
many
you
of these.
got so
Yeah,
many
man,
of these.
this you said it. You know what I'm saying?
You
Then
know
you
what I'm
got the
saying? Then you
poly.
got the power.
That's a
Yeah.
lifestyle.
That's a lifestyle.
You dig what I'm
Yeah.
You
saying?
dig what
That's
I'm
a poly
saying? That's a
relationship.
power
You dig what
relationship.
I'm saying?
You dig what I'm
So,
saying? So,
and that's just
and
like the
that's just like the
bisexual, basically. You
bisexual
know what I'm
relationship,
saying?
you know
But
what I'm
you got
saying?
a
But you
straight
got a straight
relationship
relationship
between woman and
between woman
man and
and
stuff
man
like
and
that,
stuff
like
like that,
two,
like
three girls
two,
or
three
whatever. Or it
girls
could
or
be
whatever.
vice
Or it could
versa.
be my brother.
Ain't just men
It's
Yeah.
now.
just me
Just
now.
men with
Just now.
2, 3, 4
Two,
girls.
three, four
It's
girls.
girls with three,
Girl
four
with
guys.
three, four guys.
No, that's
Yeah.
not
No, that's
something
not
that's
something that's
actually
actually
popular or
popular or
put out there.
put out there.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh.
yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Susan
Susan
got big
got big
tail,
duck tail,
long gut belly,
long duck brother,
little short fat
little
dick
short
girl.
back duck.
She got them all.
She got them all.
All poly.
All power.
Everything. Hey, real
Hey,
shit. So
real
just
shit.
don't think
Just
that it's
don't think that
guys that's in that also.
in that also.
See what I'm saying?
See what
So
I'm saying? So
that's where, well,
that's why,
back to what I'm saying. That's
back to
why
what I'm
I
saying.
really
That's why
came
I
down.
really
Not
came
in
in,
that
not in
because it's
that
more
because
in
it's more
depth
in
and it's more.
depth and it's
You have
more.
to have,
You have to have,
as my girl Dessa
my
say,
girl
you have to
Delta
have a
say, you have to have
mature
a mature
sex mind.
sex mind.
or what have you. To get
Yeah.
understanding and to be in these relationships. And my state of mind ain't all the way mature. It's look, a little bit, but it ain't all the way. I'm a hypocrite, so I can say that already.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't sorry. Ain't no sorry shit. I apologize. I don't do all that. See what I said?
Yeah.
But that's why I could. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to tell you that just so you can understand your answer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To really understand that pan is different than, they sex half the same, but they ain't. Some more deeper than others.
Yeah.
So, you might
Yeah.
have to get with a little team. Be running train, then it's all good.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It can't be just.
Yeah.
Somebody interrupted, but anyway. Yeah. All right. I hope y'all having fun, man. This the underground show, baby. We got Cobra Immortal. We got like 20 more minutes. I'm finna get into a couple more songs, man. A couple more songs from other people real quick. Then we gonna get into our last segment. Then we gonna play one of my favorite cuts by you going out, man. This is the underground show. Got Cobra Immortal, motherfucker. We having fun.
Yay.
Hope y'all having fun with us, y'all. Let's go.
Yeah. Six side. Let's rap a lot. Look, riding around with an AR, holding more than a 15. Assault rifle with a knife on it. Black ops who want a split screen. CVs about shack size, my definition of a big screen. Black king, fuck the slave owners. Ride around cause my whip clean. Urkel got a 32, my first loan like the Knicks team. In the booth like R. Kelly, cause we don't fuck with the 16s. Niggas tough when they at you, until them niggas come at you. They Holly Berry with the tits out, there's no top on the black coupe. Ain't going hard, this a statue. My flow nuts with the cashews. They Will Smith, this the men in black, that theme flash in a black suit. Hey Bruce Wayne, we ain't robbing niggas, but no joke, I'm in a back coupe. In infrared, I keep a gat too. It hit your head, we call it shampoo. Banana clips, I'm in a damn zoo. Hey, where's this nice boy? Keep the blade by my dollar bill. No Lisa Ray, hey anime, I make them eat the cake. The coupe red like Santa slave. Best rap alive without the accolades. I'm the fireman, what my ladder say. Coupe red to right without the bang cage. Like Mark McGuire made me start a fire. I got the right to kill while my author writers. How talking tired, just the Carter writer. This is Weezy Elf when he sparked the lighter like time seeing. And I multiply it, yeah, life a bitch and I don't often like her. I'm Ray Rice and y'all jambalaya with 8 arms, made me launch a spider. I am the best in the game, I am the best in the game. Fuck is you saying? What in the fuck is you saying? What in the fuck is you saying? Niggas out playing, niggas better stay in they lane. Niggas better stay in they lane, pussy nigga god dang. I am the one with the flame, I am the one with the flame. Look, the past and before, the last to destroyed. I blast the decoy, I'm strapped to C4, I'm back like Igor. You asked for me for the blast to destroy, the pad is destroyed. I had to record, I blast the lead tour. I am the lead tour, they mad at me for. I'm past the detours, we're past they 3 floors, I'm strapped with 3/4, I pass. Go.
I know this my mission, I was born for this, no kidding. Eyes on the millions, I be focused, tunnel vision. I can make a living off a spin, yeah, I'm with it. I get kicking, they go missing. Competition ain't shit. They don't know what I've been through, they barely know me, it's simple. But they talking that shit through, they call me awful and shit too. Why you talk like you 6'2", you standing tall to a shih tzu? So keep on barking and shit, little boy. Brother boy, Ed, call me hominid. Really got no damn common sense, but I gotta flow with the doctor in. Confidence low, so we gotta spit. Ominous kids, a tonic gin. Always fucked up, never competent. Ribbon is fixed so constantly, forgot to breathe, let me get some oxygen. Then I hop back in, way too much Nick, no tolerance. I'm off this shit, I think I need a Clonopin to calm me down. Before I start robbing shit, I Solomon and chopping shit and dropping shit for dollar bills. So pay the bills, I'm hominin' for wildin' out, I'm pondering. But honestly, I'm contemplating. Really? Not really though, silly with a flow like Sonic is. So stay home, make it documents, ready to blow. Can I get accomplishment? My chronically, my sonnet, astonishing, melodic shit I'm conjuring. I'm balling out, I'm stalling out, I'm all about it, thought about it, automatic, wall the racking. I ain't never got a break, but I won't snap. Man, that's only for the beats and the whole track. Every time I get up in the booth, I get a feeling I'm a killer with a rhythm and the bars, no joke. If they wanna fuck with a god like me, no, it don't really matter, cause I'm your goat. And the flow so dope, I can overdose, hold your nose, hit it, burn and get you over, smoke, toe for toe. Now you wonder what the hope is, no open holes, I'll be coming with a vote for foe. Never gonna let up a second, nobody wanna be stepping. I gotta get up and get it whenever, so I gotta wreck it and wreck it. I better break it and wreck it, I'm making it bigger, the money gonna come in a second. I wanna set him in the benefit, the most of my debit, I gotta fuck up the money, making it better and developing. I really want an M16 every SMG in the pity, got minigun with a hell of a beam. Yeah. I've been a fiend, give me the money, I want all the green. Hundreds and that be the scheme. Choppers and gunners and that be the team. Bustin' and bruising my ass for the dream. You working hard, but I'm working extreme. Most of these rappers sit around tweet. Hey yo bro, look what I'm posting. I'm working double to fit in my jeans. Only a couple who fit in my league. Speaking the city, no dissing or fiction. I'll keep it 100, I'll make it discreet. I hear you dissing me, trying to compete. I do what you do and do it by 3. You really do to someone like me, bitch. I don't got a weapon, I'm popping, I got a comment, demolishing, I'm a supernova coming like a particle bombing and put the heat on my critic and I'll be coming to kill him, I kill the popping, if enemy, kill him off in a minute, my homie chopping again, I'm a god of mechanical locomotive, it's enemy, kill the Cobra, the cannon, I'm a fucking animal, losing and call me Hannibal, cannibal, get a manic, a panic, I send a monkey for damage and I'm a tap in the apartment to get ahead of my veterans like a step with the neck in it. Tell him with the rhythm, but I'm ready for the bugging and buzzing, nobody wanna come and get it cause I put him in the oven, you're feeling funny, you burning for nothing, buddy, just stop.
Crazy. Yo.
What's your life like? What you all about? Where you about to go? How you getting there? Following the rules, but who playing fair? Yeah, rinse my eyes, now my vision's clear. Locked in like Caribbean hair. Stay resilient, the tortoise who raced the hare. One is enough for two if you really care. R.I.P. Uncle B, I wish we could share. R.I.P. Jeff and L, I know y'all in the air. My nigga Jordan back home, bro, I'm glad you here. Free Devon, I pray this song reach your ears. Lil' Brun, them watching, gotta be aware. They gon' do what I do, so I can't be a square. Steady grinding 50-50, that's for hella years. Couldn't lie to myself for a career or a sellout, no electric chair. Yeah, rich in my heart. Still found a way to make it out the dark, homie. Yeah, rich in my heart. The best ending is the start. That's for real. Yeah, rich in my heart. Still found a way to make it out the dark, homie. I'm from sunny days and hard times, bad situations make you use your right mind. Made it out the streets, that's iconic for drive-bys. When the lights on, no children at nighttime. Ball players, drug dealers, rappers. What my generation fixated after. This a new chapter, get your camera to capture. Master flow sick, stage 5 cancer. Move on my own AI, I'm the answer. Climbing up a ladder, tall as Tyson Chandler. Never beg for shit, panhandle with the toilet. That step's avoided, F done, voiceless. See the picture? You got choices. Put in reps, if not, you dreaming pointless. Gas on F, my drive is endless. Funk in my trunk, welcome to Texas. Yeah, rich in my heart. Still found a way to make it out the dark, homie. Yeah, rich in my heart, the best ending is the start. Yeah, rich in my heart. Still found a way to make it out the dark, homie. Yeah, rich in my heart, the best ending is the start.
We gon' be alright now. We gon' be alright now. Oh, yeah.
This is the Underground Show. We got Cobra Immortal.
Yay!
My man.
What's up with it? We tuned in at the Underground Show. Hey, those 2 songs that you played, those joints were fire. I like those. So shout out to the artists who did those. Y'all got some heat on that one, Big Bro. Big Bro.
But first one that was Stephen Arkell. Eastside.
Okay, yeah.
And
okay, yeah.
I forget the other artists on there. Yeah, that was Lucky You. That was the first song.
Those that was nice. Yeah, big ups to them, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, man. Getting down to the nitty gritty, man. All right, let me get this straight. The local and state government here in Missouri can accolade money, etc. in homes. Hold on. Accolade money to put for Afghans, Ukrainians, East Indians, Arabs, etc. in homes. But won't pick up and empower its own poor citizens. They were born and raised here in Missouri. And on top of that, they're penalizing and criminalizing the poor,
the poor,
and destitute.
and destitute.
Now let me take my
Now let
little
me take my little
banner off so y'all
banner off so y'all
see the rest of
see
that
the
real
rest of
quick.
that real quick.
Starting today, it
Starting
will be a
today, it will
crime
be a crime
to sleep on
to sleep on
state-owned land in
state-owned land
Missouri.
in Missouri.
That includes
That includes
streets,
streets,
parks,
parks,
and underneath
and
bridges
underneath bridges
and
and
overpasses.
overpasses.
You will be
You will be
fined
fined
$750,
$750
and
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 face
face
15 days
15
in
days in
motherfucking jail.
motherfucking jail.
Wow.
So,
So,
it was one thing
it was one thing
that's happening up
that's
here in
happening up there in
even Marion,
even
Illinois,
Marion, Illinois,
where the
where the
mayor is
mayor is
I don't know if it been
I don't know
done
if it's
yet,
been done yet,
but he was
but he was
buying
buying
homeless people
homeless
tickets
people tickets
to get the fuck
to get the fuck
out of town.
out of town.
I don't know if it was
I don't
any
know if it was
and if it was a
and if
program,
it
I
was a
think it maybe
program, I
was some
think it maybe
incentives,
was
some
some
monies, you know
incentives,
what I'm
some
saying, to
money,
sit the
you know what I'm saying,
office,
to sit the
start a
office,
little bit, but
doing
I
a
know it
little
wasn't
bit,
much, but just to start a
but
little
just
bit.
doing
But
a little bit.
it's crazy how
It's
they doing
crazy
the
how they
homeless
doing the homeless
instead of
instead of
helping and
helping and
setting up
setting up
programs, setting up
programs,
homeless shelters
homeless
that
shelters
are
that
actually
are
care
actually
about the homeless
care
people.
about
You
the
know what
whole
I'm
people.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Instead of trying to
Instead of
penalize
trying to
somebody
penalize
that's
somebody
poor
that's poor
who can't
who
even
can't
afford
even
somewhere to
afford somewhere
live,
to live,
let
Hmm.
alone
let
you want to
alone
fine him
find him
$750.
$750.
So this man
So
gonna be
this
in
man
jail
gonna be in
all the
jail
time.
all the time.
He always gonna have
Yeah.
money.
Y'all gonna have
And
and,
instead of helping
instead
him
of
out and
helping them
building
out and building
programs for the homeless
programs for
to
them
try to get
to
them
try to get them
developed and stuff so they
develop
won't
the
be
stuff so they
homeless.
won't get
If
home.
they
If
mental,
they mental,
that's what we need,
that's what we
or
need, or
mental
mental
institution.
institution.
We
Hmm.
need those,
We
you know
need
what I'm saying?
those. You know what I'm
Where's
saying?
our
Where's
Malcolm?
our
Where's
faculty?
those people
Where's
at?
those
You
people
know what
at?
I'm saying?
You know what I'm
And
saying?
stuff like that.
Right.
Stuff like that.
So
So
that's what I say.
that's
It's
what I say.
you say I got an
You say
echo.
I
Yeah,
got
I
an echo.
know.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Sup,
that's
Big
Yeah, I know
Mo?
that's
yeah, Big Mo said. But
yeah, Big
yeah,
Mo
that's
said.
my
But yeah, that's my
standpoint with it.
standpoint with it.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Because
know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's
real crazy
real crazy.
Well,
for
For
it's crazy how, like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
as of right now in 2023, we don't even have a functioning Congress. They don't the Republicans that took the House over in 2023, they don't even have a Speaker of the House. And it's just going to continue to keep going on and on and on and on and on. But it's so interesting how, Reverend Larry Rice did a lot for the poor and the homeless people in St. Louis. He was ridiculed for it, but to lock the people up and institutionalize them, for being homeless is just wrong. But that's just who we are. We outsource. We find the money to for the Ukrainians, for the Jews, everybody else that's melanated, non-melanated skinned people. They'll find the money for war. They'll find the money for everything else. Which, by the way, it's a form of population control. That's what it is. They either want to kill them or put them in jail. And I'm pretty sure me and my cousin we have these conversations all the time. Um, I'm not saying that our black entertainers and celebrities is obligated to help our people, but they could do something. In fact, Michael Jordan's got enough money by himself. Roughly, there's over 35 million black people in America. He's got the money to where he can give every black person in America $1 million and it would not break him. But I don't look for our black entertainers and celebrities to bail us out of this economic racial quagmire that we're in. Because we're in some really dark, serious times though, man. most of our brothers and sisters aren't really paying attention to what the chess pieces that the power structure really has. You know what I'm saying? With them, it's a cause and effect for everything. But they'll outsource Chinese, Arabs, Jews, Africans. They'll do everything else. Afghan people, Ukrainians, Russians. They'll do everything for everybody else, but they won't do it for us. They will never do it for us, because I was taught, never look down on a man or a woman unless you plan on pulling them up, empowering them. That's the thing. Putting them in jail and killing them, the homeless or whoever, because a lot of us, let's keep it real, a lot of us look like us that's out there. I've been to a lot of cities. I've been to LA, been to New York, been to Florida, been to Vegas. I always see our poor and homeless people out there really struggling. And you know what? It makes me angry. It makes me mad to the point to where I'm shedding tears about it, because we can do better. We should be doing better. We should be doing better, but we're not. It's all about population control. Here, we live in the hood. Okay. We're born and raised there. They'll sit there and they'll outsource. They allow the Arabs, the East Indians, everybody else, the Afghans, to come up and set up businesses in our communities, whether it's hotels, gas stations, grocery stores. Okay, we're empowering them because we depend on them, because we don't have our own channels. In fact, last year, black music made $18.5 billion last year. It's one of the biggest exports that America sells to everybody else. But you know what's so crazy about that? We don't even own the culture anymore.
Hell no.
We sold it. Now, with critical race theory and all this other stuff that they're doing, pretty soon the next generation isn't going to know the inventions that black people did, that we created, like Lewis Howard Lattimore, the black man who created the toilet, the system, the sewer infiltration systems for the toilets, the lights, the molecules for the light bulbs. The next generation won't know that because they're trying to take it all away. It's all part of their scheme while we're sleeping. And to my brothers and sisters out there that may be listening to this podcast, to this show, the information that we're sharing right now is informative, because we are at war. We are at war. We're approaching. This Friday is the 2-year anniversary of the Capitol attack, on the insurrection, the Capitol attack. Okay, 2 years later, we don't even have a Speaker of the House. There is no Congress. Yeah, it's 3 branches of the government: judicial, legislative, and executive. Okay, but one branch of government is functioning in the Senate, but they can't get together in the House because they're voting. Every time they're voting for the person that they want to be in there, but they're not getting anywhere. And I truly believe, I could be wrong, I truly believe that this could be the first time in history where there's a black man named Hakeem Jeffries that is the leader of the Democratic Party in the House. He's leading in, like, the last 3 days that I've been watching this, 2 days rather. He's still leading for, like, getting, because you got to have 218 votes in order to become the speaker.
Right.
The black man is still at the top. But to solve all of this, none of the Republicans, they won't do the right thing because they're not capable of doing the right thing. They won't go to them and say, hey, let's make history nominating the black man. He would be the head guy of the whole thing in the minority party. That's the thing about it. The Dems don't have the majority in the House, but the man that is the leader of the Democratic Party. He's the one who's getting all the votes. So we have a tendency to outsource everything else, give other countries money, but kill and imprison and torture our people here in the United States. I think that's wrong. I think I wish that there was something that I can do to raise money for the poor and the homeless, or want to be in the position to where I could help them out. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point in time, that was me. That was me. I was out there like them. I'll never forget back in 99, 2000, shortly after I started, learning how to do music and stuff. I drove up to St. Louis, and I was up there by Keener Plaza, and I saw this man and this woman that were there. You could tell that they were really struggling. So what I did was I took them to get something to eat. I was like, "Sir, ma'am, I know you don't know me, but the universe, the maker, brought me here to help you out." So I took them to lunch. I took them to can't remember where I was at. I think we either went to Hardee's or one of those places. I think we went to Hardee's. That's where it was at. And I was basically telling them, you're not alone. I see what you're going through. It just frustrates me, the fact that I wish I had more power.
Right.
To do something about it, but it's a shame of how we treat our immigrants, people who are fleeing war-torn countries being here. It's a shame of how we're treating the poor, the homeless, the sick, the hungry, and we just need to stop, man. We need to stop doing all this outsourcing. Empower the people. Empower our people. That's what we want to do. That's what Cobra Immortal stands for. I'm all about empowering my people. And I'm tired of seeing my people being in last place, not getting anywhere, being overlooked, neglected. We need to end it, and it needs to end now.
Well, on that note, man, we ran out of time, man. Finna get up out of here, man. Wish we had more time to continue this time. We're going to get another interview so we can continue this conversation.
Yes, sir.
But only thing I want to say with the black president shit, man, that every presidency, it's a bigger power that run that shit, so it'll never be really what we want. Because even with Obama, as much as we love Obama, but they took a whole outsourcing from Africa. I mean, they took something from Africa that was going to be legendary in history. You dig what I'm saying? That was crazy. Also, nothing against LGBT and nothing like that, but they get their rights before black. So that's just something, you know what I'm saying? So president shit is just set up. All presidents are just a pawn. The only gangster really was Trump. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real. Okay, but that's just my personal. We're going to get back into that next show, man. Cobra Immortal. Hey, man, thanks for coming on the show, man. Give all your shout-outs to everybody where they can find you. And we finna go out with for real.
Okay, man, I appreciate you. It's your boy, Cobra Immortal. Yay! Salute to all the artists out there in St. Louis, worldwide, nationwide, for tuning in. Shout out to the Underground Show, LC Raz. Thank you, my brother. What's up, Cody D, my producer, my engineer, fire artist. Want to send a shout out to my St. Louis family, my Illinois family, my East St. Louis family, my Crystal City family, Twin Cities. It's time for us to rise. Shout out to my babe Jeanette. I love you, honey. Shout out to all of her children. I love you guys. Can't wait to see y'all. Salute to Jay Riz. Rest in peace, DJ Cisco. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's out there, mashing for their dreams. Shout out to Big Mo. Shout out to The Truth. Shout out to Endo Kane. You know what I'm saying? Richard Shaw. You know what I'm saying? Some of the homies, including yourself, LC, that I met at Legacy. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Stephanie Marie at Promo Underground, Sound Off Radio. Shout out to Buzz, the Navigator. Shout out to Prime Minister Hector Hernandez. QSJ Radio, Dave Hernandez, my brother Wayne Parchment from CEO of Quantum Stereo Radio. Shout out to all the DJs around the world that's played my music and all of that, man. Anybody that I forgot, it's not intentionally. I just love y'all. Please, peace and prosperity in the new year. It's your boy CI. Yay! Yo, let's get it.
Thanks everybody again for tuning in to the show. And there's some things
and also
I like to
too,
do before we get out.
you can find my music. Oh, sorry about that, bro. You can find my music. You can Google me, Cobra Immortal. You can find me on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Tidal, Amazon, YouTube, Deezer, iHeartRadio. You know what I'm saying? Spotify, TuneCore, not TuneCore, but Amuse, Deezer, a lot of platforms. Anywhere where music services are streamed and sold. Like I said, man, get at your boy, find out, Google me, and it'll take you right there. Yay! It's your boy CI.
Last thing I like to do, man. Thanks, Jay Realist, for tuning in. Big Bolly on the corner for tuning in and asking questions tonight. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to Polo Bucks, man, for tuning in.
Shout out to y'all,
big
man.
Shout out to Cash Mo for tuning in. Big shout out to Reggie, my cousin Reggie, for tuning in. My daughter Tasha for tuning in. Let's see here. For Cody D. For tuning in, man. Big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to everybody. Y'all have a great night. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Have a blessed night. We finna go out that for real. And tomorrow. Tune in. It's the underground playlist. Nothing but the dope music. I got you.
All right. I appreciate it, big dog. Much love, fam. Much love.
Peace out, y'all.
Be out. Yay!
CI, bitch. Cobra Immortal, I been. Y'all bitches gonna be sold. I'ma be hitting the highway. That's when I'm in on those. Keep my eyes on them foes. Man, I'm sleeping on toes. Niggas be rolling the cattle like you know what I'm gonna go. Hiding them just like a plane. Boys ain't looking them lane. Turning the lane up the plane. Like a Mustang. I'ma be beating the dog. I'ma be beating the shit. I'ma be beating them dog. Cobra Immortal the shit. Crystal City where I'm bound. Rolling with them T-furs. Every on the block. Man, when they put on the curb. Used to pack them bitches. Used to sell to fiends. Used to roll old school Delta looking clean. With the chrome shoes. Shining just like Jordan. 33 like Bird. Man, I'm gonna herb. Man, they getting the serve. You know I'm getting the verbs. Man, I got to know them verbs. Man, I'm giving a word. Within the stack, within the back. Man, it's all up in my blood. Who is that? Cobra Immortal, man. I'm rolling with the thugs. Used to roll it with the blue. And them old school blazer, all candy blue. Kansas City used to get them packs, man. Rolling down 55, back to I-70. Police coming in my rear view like my enemies. Fuck the state troopers, man. I pull a bullet in their head. Gives a fuck, I'm gonna keep them hustling till I'm fucking dead. I don't up getting mad. I'm gonna do it like that. Y'all boys wanna be stressed. Man, I throw them like bags. Taking the bag, taking the tag. Then I'm smoking like zigzags. Who the hell is that? Cobra Immortal the mag. Call him this fast just like a jab. Got in the sand in the tab. Get him to fucking around with me. Man, that be your ass too. Put him on the track, it's spinning. Man, they said I'm get paid. They underestimate my illness tricks. Man, you know to get paid. But people they mad at me. They say that they couldn't then rap. They say they're getting what it takes. Man, what's up with that? I'ma be best in my city. I'ma be best in my throne. I'ma be looking at me. They watching me like a drone. Holding me up just like my phone. Give us in a damn, I put them a dome. If your bitch, she giving me don't. Oh no, I'm holding it alone like Harley talking. Hear me the talking. Put them rappers in the coffin. Give me the beat that's run the street. Man, you know I'm harder to beat. Kicking the drum like Bruce Lee. Checking up like Jack Chan. Kept them around the stand. Yeah, you know what I meant. Take them off just like the stands. Boo, just like Sandman. And anybody whack, put them in the trash can, and that's for real. CI, bitch. Yeah, CI, bitch.